So, again, just running through it, National Weather Service in North Platte issuing this statement at around 7:37 tonight. This is in effect until 8:15, again for northeastern Lincoln, for all of Logan, for southeastern McPherson County, and for west central Custer County. All right, as we start to get toward the top of the hour of 8 o'clock, let's go back and take a look at some of the severe weather reports that have been filed to the National Weather Service in North Platte, kind of regarding some of the storms that we have been covering for you here tonight. Let's go back to 7:44 tonight. Looks like 13 miles southwest of Stapleton. Reports of hail quarter size in size. That was reported by a National Weather Service employee 13 miles southwest of Stapleton. We've also had some pretty significant wind gusts. We go back to the 6 to 7 o'clock hour, and that was when we were covering that warning, which was for a portion of Custer County, but also was extending into Blaine and Thomas County. And just looking at some of those reports going back to the 6 o'clock hour, at 6:23, there was a severe thunderstorm wind gust of 53 miles an hour reported 2 miles west of Halsey. If you go back to 6:34, there was reports of a thunderstorm wind gust of 60 miles an hour reported 1 mile south-southwest of the community of Dunning. So that kind of gives you an idea of what some of these storms have been producing, certainly as far as the winds are concerned. We also told you that trained weather spotters did cite a 64-mile-an-hour wind gust in the community of Stapleton that was reported to the National Weather Service in North Platte. As we think about this band of storms, it kind of developed behind that line of storms that we were covering for you in the 6 to 7 o'clock hour that were just kind of briefly touching a portion of Custer County and certainly affecting areas like Blaine and Thomas County. It was a long line of storms that had developed in front of 6 o'clock that extended really all the way from between Thetford and Arthur at that time, and extended all the way up into like Atkinson and Long Pine, all the way up into South Dakota. And so a lot of activity kind of in that line as we move through the evening here tonight. But right now, a severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for portions of west central Custer County. And here is a brand new statement that just got released. So let's give that to you before we get you a news update. At 7:59, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Arnold to 6 miles northeast of North Platte Airport and moving east at 20 miles per hour. So severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:15 tonight for northeastern Lincoln, for southeastern Logan, and west central Custer counties. Again, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail are some of the main weather threats that are being associated with this storm activity. Locations that could be impacted include Stapleton, Arnold, Brady, Myrna, Maxwell, Gandy, and the North Platte Airport. Again, we'll give you a rundown of the following highways that are included in the warned area. Highway 2 between mile markers 268 and 271. Highway 92 between mile markers 225 and 273. Highway 97 between mile markers 1 and 8. Interstate 80 between mile markers 185 and 200. And Highway 83 between mile markers 86 and 115. So that is the latest. We'll continue to keep you updated as information becomes available. The time is now 8:02. We'll get you caught up on some news here on Central Nebraska's News Source.
Phone, computer, smart speaker. We're on all of them.
Your wish is my command.
Listen as much as you want. No charge. The Real Rock Station. 95.3 KBBN Broken Bow.
CBS News Brief. The Trump administration is releasing some 2,000 of the roughly 4,000 California National Guard members from a federal mission in Los Angeles. They were deployed during ICE protests last month. In response to today's decision, Governor Gavin Newsom is calling on the Trump administration to also return the remaining Guard forces. Investigators are trying to determine the cause of Sunday night's deadly fire at an assisted living home in Fall River, Massachusetts. CBS's Tom Hansen.
They describe staffing shortages. They describe troubling conditions. And I
want to remind you that 70 people lived here, many of them with mobility issues.
The Labor Department says inflation rose last month to its highest level in 4 months as the cost of gas and groceries increased. In Greenville, South Carolina,
everything seems to be more expensive.
I can't believe how much everything has gone up. It's ridiculous.
Beyond frustrating. Makes no sense.
It's gotten a little out of control for too long.
CBS News Brief. I'm Jennifer Kuiper.
You need parts? O'Reilly has parts. Get one free set of brake pads when you buy 2 brake rotors. Upgrade to Brake Best Select pads for just $10. Or upgrade to Brake Best Select Pro or Import Direct pads for just $20. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small. Loud or quiet. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
At the Major League Baseball All-Star Game in Atlanta, top of the second, the National League leads 2-0 over the American League. DH Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers led off with a single. Atlanta's own Ronald Acuna, after a large ovation, batted second, had an infield single, and then Ketel Marte of Arizona with a 2-run double. All of that off Detroit's starting pitcher, Tarek Skubal. Pittsburgh's Paul Skeens started last year's event. He started tonight's All-Star Game as well and pitched a 1-2-3 first inning with 2 strikeouts. The MLB regular season games resume on Friday. Coming up Friday in the WNBA, the three-point shootout at All-Star Weekend. Caitlin Clark will be in it. Indianapolis is hosting the All-Star Game on Saturday. The Indiana Fever in action right now. Caitlin Clark with 4 assists, 3 turnovers as they're up 39-33 on Connecticut mid-second quarter. That game's being played tonight in Boston.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect. Lows dip down to about 63 tonight under overcast skies with a chance for rain. Winds out of the northeast, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Slight chance for storms tomorrow. Daytime highs approaching 72. Overcast skies. Slight chance of rain showers tomorrow night. Lows around 54. Overcast skies. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Laura Lockwood.
Chapin's Furniture is so much more than a furniture store. Inside, you'll find an amazing selection of home decor, jewelry, accessories, flooring, mattresses, and more. Truly a total home design store. Chapin's Furniture on the square in Broken Bow.
Well, rain's starting to fall now here at our KCNI KBBN studios, and we are now simulcasting on both KCNI and KBBN radio this evening as severe weather starts to impact portions of Custer County for you here tonight. So let's give you the latest. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:15 tonight for northeastern Lincoln, for southeastern Logan, and for west central Custer counties. Again, right at 8 o'clock, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Arnold to 6 miles northeast of North Platte Airport and moving east at 20 miles per hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail among the main weather threats that are being associated with this storm. And the source for this information, trained weather spotters. Hail damage to vehicles expected. Expect wind damage possible to roofs, siding, and to trees. Locations that they are including as to be impacted by this storm activity right now include Stapleton, Arnold, Brady, Myrna, Maxwell, Gandy, and the North Platte Airport. Again, giving you the following highways that are included in this warned area. Highway 2 between mile markers 268 and 271. Highway 92 between mile markers 225 and 273. Highway 97 between mile markers 1 and 8. Interstate 80 in Nebraska between mile markers 185 and 200. And Highway 83 between mile markers 86 and 115. Again, if you feel it necessary, we encourage you to seek protection in an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. And then again, if it is safe to do so, we encourage you to report severe weather To report severe weather, just contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will then send your report to the National Weather Service office in North Platte. So once again, a severe thunderstorm warning remaining in effect until 8:15 tonight for northeastern Lincoln, for southeastern Logan, and for west central Custer County.
Whether you need your motorcycle towed or your semi towed, Hunter's Towing has the equipment and know-how to get you off the side of the road. Save this number in your phone now. You never know when you'll need to call Hunter, 870-1983. That's 870-1983 for Hunter's Towing. He's ready to hit the road at any time to help you out of a jam. Based in Berwyn, serving Custer County and beyond. Hunter's Towing at 870-1983.
Hey everyone, this is Tammy at Fixed Right Auto Body in Broken Bow. When you're taking your vehicle in for repair, go with the place that treats your vehicle like it's their own. That's Fixed Right. From paintless dent removal and hail damage repair to deer collisions and panel replacement. Come get an estimate today. Safety and attention to detail are always our top priority. That's Fixed Right Auto Body. We're just north of the railroad tracks on 10th Avenue in Broken Bow.
Taylor Heating and Cooling, LLC, the guys you call when you're sweating and want to be chilly or shivering when you want to be warm. Based in Broken Bow, Taylor Heating and Cooling offers the area affordable service, repairs, and installation. Whether residential, commercial, or new construction, they welcome the opportunity to work for you. Give them a call and ask about their many services. 872-6196 or visit TaylorHeatingandCoolingBB.com.
Building something big or just tackling a do-it-yourself project, whatever your vision, they've got the supplies you need to make it happen at Ansley Lumber and Supply. From lumber to paint, tools to hardware, Ansley Lumber and Supply has it all. With top-quality products at unbeatable prices. And with their friendly expert staff, you'll get the advice you need to get your job done right. Visit them today in downtown Ansley at Ansley Lumber and Supply. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Open Saturday, 8 until noon. 10 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock, well, the National Weather Service in North Platte has just issued a new severe thunderstorm warning. Now, this really is kind of in the same area that we've been talking about. So right now, you kind of got two different warnings that are in effect. Let's give you this one. The National Weather Service in North Platte has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Lincoln, for southeastern Logan, and now for southwestern Custer County. This is in effect until 9 o'clock tonight. Now, it doesn't look as though this replaces the warning that we were talking about for portions of Custer County that was to expire at 8:15. It just looks like it has been added to it. At 8:07, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Arnold to near Maxwell and moving southeast at 30 miles per hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail continue to be the main weather threats being associated with this now radar-indicated storm activity. So here's a new list of locations that could be impacted by this storm activity. Still included is Arnold, now Callaway, Brady, Maxwell, still the North Platte Airport, also Keith, Logan, Etna, Milldale, Lodi, Pleasant Hill, Finchville, and Vroman. This would also include the following highways: Highway 2 near mile marker 277 and between mile markers 283 and 284, Highway 92 between mile markers 235 and 265, Interstate 80 between mile markers 186 and 208, Highway 83 between mile markers 86 and 96. Again, for your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. So again, the newest from the National Weather Service in North Platte. This just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Lincoln, for southeastern Logan, for southwestern Custer County, in effect until 9 o'clock tonight. At 8:07, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Arnold to near Maxwell, moving southeast at 30 miles per hour. Again, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail among the main weather threats associated with this storm.
The National Weather Service in North Platte has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Lincoln County in southwestern Nebraska, southeastern Logan County in west central Nebraska, southwestern Custer County in central Nebraska, until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 8:07 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Arnold to near Maxwell, moving southeast at 30 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Arnold, Callaway, Brady, Maxwell, North Platte Airport, Heath, Logan, Etna, Milldale, Lodi, Pleasant Hill, Finkville, and Roman. This includes the following highways: Highway 2 near mile marker 277, in between mile markers 283 and 284. Highway 92 between mile markers 235 and 265. Interstate 80 in Nebraska between mile markers 186 and 208. Highway 83 between mile markers 86 and 96. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send your report to the National Weather Service office in North Platte. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Custer, Nebraska.
All right, so there you go. The latest information regarding that particular warning in effect now until 9 o'clock tonight. Of course, what brought us back on the air was a warning that went into effect at around 7:35 tonight. A severe thunderstorm warning went into effect until 8:15 for northeastern Lincoln, southeastern Logan, and west central Custer counties. And, of course, we are right at 8:15 as we speak. So we'll kind of see what happens with that, if they kind of let this new warning basically replace that, or if they issue something else kind of regarding that. So that warning that just came across in effect now until 9 o'clock, it did not cancel the one that was in effect until 8:15. So we'll kind of watch that issue for you as we roll through the evening here tonight. All right, now we're starting to look at some things that are starting to pop up to the east of us. And since we're on the air here with you, we'll just give you some information on that. Strong thunderstorms expected to impact western Greeley Valley, north central Buffalo, Sherman, and northwestern Howard counties now through 9 o'clock tonight. Now, with this particular statement, this is not a severe thunderstorm warning, so storms that are expected to impact those areas not reaching severe limits as of yet. So they have issued this weather statement at 8:10. Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms along a line extending from near Burwell to near Comstock to 10 miles south of Berwyn, and movement was southeast at 35 miles an hour. Now, with these strong thunderstorms, wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour are a possibility. Locations that could be impacted by these would include Ord, Ravenna, Loop City, Pleasanton, Scotia, Arcadia, North Loop, Litchfield, Ashton, Rockville, and Hazard. These storms may intensify, so be certain to monitor local radio stations such as ours and available TV stations for additional information and possible warnings from the National Weather Service. So, again, this just gives you an idea of how things are tracking and really how long this line is. All right, let's look to things happening just to the north of Burwell here since we're on the air. Strong thunderstorms also expected to impact southeastern Rock, northeastern Loop, northern Garfield, southwestern Holt, and northwestern Wheeler counties through 8:30 tonight. Now, again, with these are not severe storms yet. They haven't reached severe levels. At 7:49 with these, Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms along a line extending from 13 miles northwest of Amelia to 13 miles southeast of Rose. Movement of those was to the east at 40 miles an hour. And again, wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour, the main weather threat that was being associated with that storm activity. All right, let's bring you back to Custer County, and it does appear as though that warning that brought us on the air at about 7:35 tonight, it has expired at 8:15 and now basically been replaced by this. The National Weather Service in North Platte now issuing a severe thunderstorm warning, which remains in effect for northeastern Lincoln County, for southeastern Logan County, and for southwestern Custer County, in effect until 9 o'clock tonight. At 8:07, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Arnold to near Maxwell and moving southeast at 30 miles per hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail among the main weather threats being associated with this now radar-indicated storm activity. Locations that could be impacted include Arnold, Callaway, Brady, Maxwell, North Platte Airport. It would also include the following highways: Highway 2 near mile marker 277 and between mile markers 283 and 284, as well as Highway 92 between mile markers 235 and 265, Interstate 80 between mile markers 186 and 208, as well as Highway 83 between mile markers 86 and 96. So there you go. That is the latest. Again, the National Weather Service in North Platte putting into effect a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Lincoln County, southeastern Logan County, and southwestern Custer County, in effect now until 9 o'clock tonight. You are now listening to both KCNI and KBBN Radio.
Custer Public Power reminds you to be alert of the possibility that storm debris can hide downed power lines. If you see low-hanging or downed power lines, assume that they are energized and deadly. Stay far away, keep others away, and report the location. When bad weather hits, always take time to be extra cautious when you're out and about. You can learn more about storm safety at safeelectricity.org. Keeping your power on and helping you stay informed, Custer Public Power.
Is your current financial advisor really listening to you, or just waiting for his or her turn to talk? Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn.
And I'm Tim McCaslin,
your local Edward Jones financial advisors, and we are here, ready to listen. We want to know what's important to you. We want to learn about your goals so that together we can put you on the financial path that's right for you. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
And we do say thanks to our severe weather coverage sponsors: Custer Public Power District, Hunters Towing, Taylor Heating and Cooling, Fixed Right Auto Body, Edward Jones Broken Bow, and Ansley Lumber and Supply. Once again, National Weather Service in North Platte issuing a severe thunderstorm warning currently in effect for northeastern Lincoln, for southeastern Logan, and southwestern Custer County, in effect until 9 o'clock tonight. We'll continue to keep you updated on KCNI and KBBN Radio.
It's like a weekend that lasts 3 months.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Thanks for spending your summer with Real Rock 95.3 KBBN.
as we bring you severe weather information on our radio stations. Again, paying closest attention to a severe thunderstorm warning, which is in effect for northeastern Lincoln County, for southeastern Logan County, and for southwestern Custer County. This is in effect until 9 o'clock tonight. This statement coming down at 8:07 when severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Arnold to near Maxwell and moving southeast at 30 miles per hour. Locations that could be impacted include Arnold, Callaway, Brady, Maxwell, North Platte Airport, Logan, Etna, Milldale, Lodi, Pleasant Hill, Finchville, and Vroman. We'll give you the following highways and interstate mile markers that will be impacted as well. Highway 2 near mile marker 277 and between mile markers 283 and 284. Highway 92 between mile markers 235 and 265. Interstate 80 in Nebraska between mile markers 186 and 208. And also Highway 83 between mile markers 86 and 96. And then, as we just read to you, strong thunderstorm activity starting to build just to the east and also to the south as well. But as far as warnings go, the only warnings that we have in effect right now were those that we just listed for you, which are in effect until 9 o'clock tonight. So we'll continue to keep you updated as information becomes available. Keep your dials set to both KCNI, KBBN Radio, a special simulcast broadcast for you tonight as we cover severe weather on Central Nebraska's news source. the National Weather Service in North Platte. At 8:37, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 7 miles northwest of Callaway, so kind of what we were talking about, to Brady, moving east at 30 miles per hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail still among the main weather threats being associated with that activity. Hail damage to vehicles is certainly a possibility. Wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees possible as well. So locations impacted include, they still list Arnold, also Callaway, Brady, Maxwell, and North Platte Airport. We'll give you the following highways again and interstate mile markers that are involved in this warned area as well. This would include Highway 2 near mile marker 277 and between mile markers 283 and 284. Highway 92 between mile markers 235 and 265. Interstate 80 between mile markers 186 and 208. And also Highway 83 between mile markers 86 and 96. Again, if you feel it necessary, we always encourage you to be ready to seek protection. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. So once again, severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9 o'clock tonight for northeastern Lincoln, for southeastern Logan, and for southwestern Custer counties. Again, the latest at 8:37, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 7 miles northwest of Callaway to Brady and moving east at 30 miles per hour. Again, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail among the main weather threats being associated with this storm activity. Again, we want to say thanks to our severe weather coverage sponsors bringing you this special severe weather coverage on KBBN and KCNI Radio. We say thanks to Custer Public Power District, Hunter's Towing, Taylor Heating and Cooling, Fixed Right Auto Body, Edward Jones Broken Bow, and also Ansley Lumber and Supply.
For 24-hour towing, winch and recovery, lockouts, and more, call Hunter with Hunter's Towing. He's based in Berwyn, ready to roll out to help you out of a tough situation. Hunter wants you to remember the Move Over law in Nebraska. It is the law to move over for any emergency vehicle with their flashing lights, including tow trucks and highway workers. Slow down, move over, and help make the job of law enforcement and emergency workers safer. When you need a tow, call Hunter's Towing at 870-1983.
Storms. They're nasty, mean, and the last thing they have in mind is watching out for your vehicle. When storms scratch or dent your ride, bring it to Fixed Right Auto Body in Broken Bow. Todd and the crew want to put their experience to work for you. They're happy to give you a free estimate. Deer are on the move no matter the season. If you have a close encounter that results in damage, bring it to Fixed Right. They'll work with your insurance agency to make everything even smoother. Just north of the railroad tracks on 10th Avenue in Broken Bow. Fixed Right Auto Body.
Taylor Heating and Cooling, LLC, the guys you call when you're sweating and want to be chilly or shivering when you want to be warm. Based in Broken Bow, Taylor Heating and Cooling offers the area affordable service, repairs, and installation. Whether residential, commercial, or new construction, they welcome the opportunity to work for you. Give them a call and ask about their many services. 872-6196 or visit TaylorHeatingandCoolingBB.com.
Building something big or just tackling a do-it-yourself project, whatever your vision, they've got the supplies you need to make it happen at Ansley Lumber and Supply. From lumber to paint, tools to hardware, Ansley Lumber and Supply has it all. With top-quality products at unbeatable prices. And with their friendly expert staff, you'll get the advice you need to get your job done right. Visit them today in downtown Ansley at Ansley Lumber and Supply. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Open Saturday, 8 until noon.
Energy efficiency is the key to fueling agricultural production. As we move into the future, ag producers are challenged more than ever to manage costs and increase yields in order to achieve sustainable margins. With EnergyWise and Custer Public Power, you can take advantage of incentives to reduce the cost of ag energy efficiency improvements now, which will lower your ag energy costs in the future. Talk to Custer Public Power District and pick up your simple application. You'll be on your way to money incentives in no time.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree, and I'd like to help. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Tim McCaslin.
And I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Janet Lawhorn.
Together, we can give your long-term retirement strategy the attention it deserves. Stop by our office on the north side of the square in Broken Bow or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
You're listening to both KCNI and KBBN Radio. Severe weather coverage for you tonight as we continue to watch severe thunderstorm activity moving across portions of Custer County for you tonight. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9 o'clock for northeastern Lincoln, for southeastern Logan and southwestern Custer counties. Latest statement from the National Weather Service in North Platte coming at 8:37 when a line of severe thunderstorms were located from 7 miles northwest of Callaway to Brady and moving east at 30 miles per hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail among the main weather threats being associated with this storm activity. Locations that could be impacted continue to include Callaway, Brady, Maxwell, and North Platte Airport. We'll give you the following highways and interstate mile markers again as well. Highway 2 near mile marker 277 and between mile markers 283 and 284. Highway 92 between mile markers 235 and 265. Interstate 80 between mile markers 186 and 208. Highway 83 between mile markers 86 and 96. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9 o'clock tonight for northeastern Lincoln, southeastern Logan, and southwestern Custer counties. We'll continue to keep you updated as information becomes available on Central Nebraska's news source.
She comes from Silver Spoon, Golden Rule Private School, never miss Sunday church. And I come from Blue.
with wind damage possible to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations that could still be impacted include Callaway, Brady, Maxwell, North Platte Airport, and the following highways. Highway 2 near mile marker 277 and between mile markers 283 and 284. Highway 92 between mile markers 235 and 265. Interstate 80 between mile markers 186 and 208. And Highway 83 between mile markers 86 and 96. So as we continue to watch these particular storms move east, now you're starting to see areas to the south and to the east of us starting to be impacted. So let's kind of give you some more information on that. Let's see if there's anything new for what's happening kind of more to the south. Latest statement on that at 8:14, Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms along a line extending from near Berwyn to 6 miles southwest of Oconto to 8 miles southeast of Lake Maloney State Recreation Area. Movement of those southeast at 35 miles per hour, as strong thunderstorms were expected to impact northwestern Phelps, northeastern Gosper, western Buffalo, and Dawson counties through 9 o'clock tonight. Also, we're starting to look at kind of some more severe weather off to the east of us now. Let's take a look at this. Looks like a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued now by the National Weather Service in Hastings, and this just came a couple of minutes ago. Severe thunderstorm warning now for Greeley County in central Nebraska and northeastern Valley County. This is in effect until 9:30. About 5 minutes ago, a severe thunderstorm or a line of storms located extending from 11 miles northeast of Bartlett to 6 miles north of Erickson to near Ord and moving east at 45 miles an hour. Locations impacted there would include Ord, Greeley, and Spalding, along with Fort Hartsuff State Park. So that just kind of shows you the way things are trekking here. Let's go back to the severe thunderstorm warning that we've been talking about for Custer County, see if there's a new update. Looks like the only update that we've received from the National Weather Service, most recent one anyway, is one that we've been reading that came at 8:37 tonight. So again, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9 o'clock for northeastern Lincoln, for southeastern Logan, and for southwestern Custer counties. That is the latest. We'll continue to keep you updated as information becomes available. You are listening to both KCNI and KBBN Radio.